Peace and blessings. It's real. First and foremost, man, want to take this time and give all praises, glory and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai, for allowing this word to come out. And this is going to be bonus coverage from the word today. Our word was cut short. We ran out of time. So what I wanted to do was bring a bonus word because it deals with something that we talked about earlier in church, and that's death. We talked about how we should be rehearsing our death days. We should be living like today is our last day. And we're going to continue that vibration because earlier today, the name of this word is going to be Sudden Deaths Really Happening. Man found dead across the street from my mother's home today. Yeah, I'm going to say it to you again. We're going to name this word Sudden Deaths Really Happening. Man found dead across the street from my mother's home today. That's right, yeah, man. A man was found dead directly across the street from my mother's house. This happened today. Can't make this up, man. So that's how you know the spirit don't lie. And the spirit of death, the spirit of sudden death, the spirit of untimely death, the spirit of unexpected death is really happening, man. And so I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man, really take life for what it is because we're on borrowed time and life is short. So you really must take advantage of it because within the snap of a finger, things can really change, man. When it comes to sudden death, think of it as unexpected death. Okay, death that you don't see coming. Okay, which goes hand in hand with time of uncertainty, which is unpredictable time. And that's where we're at now. Like I say, man, around about, I want to say this early afternoon, stopped by my mom's house for lunch before I was getting ready to preach the word. And this is what I stumbled across. This right here. It was a man dead, found dead right across the street from my mom's house. And the crazy thing about it, my mother's husband was called upon to try to see if this guy still had a pulse. So a surreal story, man. I can't make this up. But my mother's husband actually, this man was found dead in his van right across the street from my mother's house. And a neighbor alerted my stepdad. And so they went to the van to investigate. The guy was slumped over. And so he just called 911 and told him, hey, man, this don't look right. This guy looks like he could be dead. So 911 dispatch told my stepdad to check his pulse and then see if he could perform CPR. But when he checked his pulse, he didn't have a pulse, and rigor mortis had already set in, which means this man had died, probably had been dead for probably 8 hours. Which means Friday night, sometime around maybe 9 or 10 o'clock Friday night, because he was discovered around about 11:30 this morning or 12:30 this afternoon. So, and like I said, man, we can't make this up. I mean, this really happened, and this is right across the street from my mom's house, man. In Job 34:20, it says, in a moment shall they die, and the people shall be troubled at midnight and pass away. Now, the key thing I want you to focus on, it says, in a moment. Okay? So that means in a unexpected time, okay, a time that you don't see coming, which is death, it says they shall die. And the people shall be troubled at midnight and pass away, man. So what am I saying, man? You know, uncertainty of death is really happening. Unexpected deaths is really happening, man. And in Job 21:13, it says, they spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave. You see that? That's cold-blooded, man. Because the key word I want you to zoom in on is it says in a moment. Within the snap of a finger, things can change and you be out of here. Yeah, man. So unexpected deaths is really happening, man. And a man was found dead across the street from my mother's home today. I can't make this up, man. In Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1, it tells you, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. So there's a time, there's a season for everything. In verse 2, it says there's a time, it's a time to be born and it's a time to die. You see that? So it's a season and time where death is unknown to man. In other words, unavoidable death will happen. So it will be a season and a time unknown to man when he's going to die. But the Lord knows exactly when his time is going to be. That's why you need to fear him at all times. Yield to him and fear him at all times. And I'm going to prove it to you in Job 14:5. It says the Lord, and I'm paraphrasing, but it says the Lord decides the length of our lives. He knows how many months we going to live, and he ain't going to give us a minute, an hour, or a second longer. Whenever he determines that time when he wants to take us out this place, at approximately at that time, it's going to be over with. So again, this is why if you are living today, you ought to take full advantage of it. And one of the best ways to take full advantage of it is fearing Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, man. Yeah. It's cold-blooded, man. I mean, I just went to my cousin's funeral yesterday, and that was really tough. That was a tough one, man. But I got through it. I was even called upon to speak. And I almost I almost broke down. By the grace of God, I was able to stay strong, man. And my moms came up and kind of, gave me a little support, man. But, death is, I realized yesterday, man, death is not something we should play around with. We should really cherish life. And while the Lord allow you to be at this place, you should be serving him, trying to get close to him and yielding to him and allowing him to guide your steps. You see, if you out here looking for good times and partying and kicking it and vacationing and all them type of things, man, then you really need to have your head examined. Because if you ain't figured it out by now, man, it's over with out here. It's plenty dead men and dead women walking, man, but they think they're alive. They're already dead, man. This is cold-blooded, man. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man, was edified by this bonus coverage tonight. And again, the name of the lesson is called Sudden Death Really Happening. Man found dead across the street from my mother's home today. This actually happened, man. So once again, it's a continuation of unexpected deaths, man. And like if you know, like I know, you better fear Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, and keep it 1,000, man. And whatever you do, keep Yahweh through his only begotten son, Yahushua, first in everything you do. And stay prayed up, man. Shalom.